What up nerds, it's Jason here from Custom Cans, and today we're going to be seeing what's different in the Sennheiser HD25 for 2025. As you may know, we're kind of a company with a split personality. Half the stuff we do is audiophile things, upgrades, mods. The other half is DJ stuff, where we customize loads of DJ headphones. They're all hand airbrushed, very beautiful. A lot of DJs all over the world use our headphones. That's kind of what we're known for mainly. We're moving more into the audiophile stuff, and to be honest, customized DJ headphones is what pays for the product development on the audiophile side. So I have a deep love for the HD25. This has built up the business, this particular headphone, and they have had an update 2025. As you can see, Sennheiser packaged them in paper, which is nice. You don't get plastic bags. That's how they come from Sennheiser factory, with the paper on. Not a great deal has changed. I don't know if you're, the HD25 has been around for many, many years, so many of you will have already had a listen to a pair. But they've just had some subtle changes this year. Last year it was a bit more of a major change. This year, just subtle. Again, this is only if you're really into the HD25. You want to know if you've got the latest version. Just a very quick video to go through them, and then I thought I'd just go through very quickly. We've got a good option for customizing these, brighten them up a bit. If you are a DJ, DJs, they like to dress up a bit. And for a fraction of the cost of our customized headphones, because normally we'd be looking at £200 plus for something that we've fully customized, but we've got an upgrade option now available, so I'll go through that afterwards. But essentially, if you are looking and you've got a new pair of HD25s and you're thinking, is mine a 2025 pair of HD25s? These are the two things to look for. One, the screws here on the side. The 2024 HD25s had black screws, and I think they've had black screws since sort of 2016, and now they've got like a gunmetal grey. So it's a dark grey, more metallic looking screw. They don't have black paint on them. They've got some kind of other finish on them now, so a bit shinier, gunmetal grey screws. And the other main thing is, if you look at the sticker on the inside here, where it says CE UK CA, that is now printed on by the look of it. It's like some kind of UV print. It used to be a sticker. I do have one of those stickers here. So the old ones just used to say made in Romania CE, and then I don't throw in the bin mark, and the new ones have got the UK CA mark on them as well. Still say made in Romania. It's a bit of a bugger, because before we used to be able to peel that sticker off when we're painting them, but now that can't be peeled off really. It just chips off and makes a horrible mess, so we just sand it. So any new pairs that you get off us now from 2025 are just going to have like a rectangular lump under the paint on the inside. That's just how it is. Otherwise it would add like 20 or 30 quid to the cost, and it's just not worth it on the inside of the headband to clean that off. So that's it. Other than that, they're the same headphones you love. The driver's the same. We haven't spotted any other differences when we've been taking these apart. All it is, screws, sticker. If you see those things, especially if it's got the UK CA mark in there, that's a 2025 pair of HD25s. Cool, I hope that was interesting for you HD25 nerds. Now then, let's get to customizing these bad boys. Now then, about a year ago we designed these aluminium parts so we could kind of bring back the HD25 aluminium, and every time we make a pair of aluminium HD25s we end up with a set of the plastic ear cups spare. So what we thought was we'd stick those in our paint booth, and every time we do a custom coloured pair of HD25s we do an extra pair of ear cups, and then we can sell these off for people to customise their own headphones, which should make it cost effective. Now then, this is like an automotive grade paint job. I don't know if you can see in there, like this one's got a gold fleck in the red there. It's a beautiful thing. Obviously this is quite an expensive paint process, so they're not super cheap. If you did this yourself, I would have thought it's going to take you at least 3 or 4 hours of work to get this kind of finish on them, and we're selling these for £30 a set. So whatever your hourly rate is, if you imagine 3 hours of that, I saved you that time. £30 is reasonable, and we get to put all that money back into making new products. To fit them, so what you'd need is a T6 screwdriver. Just unscrew the cable clamp on here. What I normally do is take one screw out and then just loosen the other one, and then you can rotate the cable clamp to the side and pop the screw back in so you don't lose it. Then unplug the wire from the top of both of the ear cups. slide the ear cup down to the bottom of the thing and remove it from the headband. It'll need like an extra bit of force at the bottom just to get it over the lump. Pads off, finger underneath, pull it out, remove the pad and the filter. And you want some kind of thin pry tool. Around the edge of the ear cup there's a line, you can see where the driver is inserted in. And what we want to do is just get the pry tool down there, pry this up, and then work it around. You'll hear a couple of pops. Pop, pop. And then that's released. That's taking your old driver out. Now there's a felt disc in there. That needs to go back on the driver. Then you put your new ear cup cover on. Make sure you get the hole at the top lining up with the hole there. Pop that on, and then pads back on. Again, I've done this 1,000 times, so I'm going to make it look easy, but you'll probably struggle to put the pads on, but it's entirely doable. Just put those on and slide this back on there. Cable in the top. Jobs you what's it. Now that, see that? Boring. Ooh, much sexier. You can stand out. DJs like to stand out. We got these in like fluorescent colours, so they'll glow under UV. All kinds of stuff. I'll stick a link in the bio below if you've got some HD25s you fancy just pimping them out on the cheap. It's 30 quid a set. I think that's alright. I think they look £30 cooler, and a lot of work is into them. The only reason we can afford to do it is because we're already painting like whole pairs of headphones, so doing an extra pair of ear cups at the same time doesn't really add a lot of extra time to it. You know, we've already got the guns loaded up. It's pretty quick. Obviously, if you want aluminium ear cups and hinges, I'll stick a link in there as well. They are £70 a set. And they are machined out of aluminium and then anodized. Again, beautiful thing. It's also going to add a bit of rigidity to your HD25s, give you a little bit more accuracy in the low end. But yeah, they're nice. 70 quid for those because it's expensive to get stuff machined. But at the moment, the cheapest option we've got for customizing your HD25s is probably that, or maybe a fancy cable. Again, I'll stick links in the thing below. But anyway, so yeah, HD25, 2025, those are the updates, and if you fancy customizing on the cheap, these are the options we've got. Anyway, it's been lovely hanging out with you guys again, and obviously I'm going to get back to some stone cold pimping in my advanced level pimp code. See you guys again.